You should definitely pause here, try at least one of these two out. B is way tougher, but pause here and try them, and I'm going to work them right now. The x is -2, the 0 is -2, so that means it would have to be written as x plus 2. Another 0 is +2, so we would write x minus 2. And a 0 is 4, so we would write x minus 4. So same thing here. And x is 0, so you could write x minus 0. And x is 2/3, so you could write x minus 2/3. And then x is 3, so you could write that as x minus 3. Multiply these together, and you're done. So over here, here I have the difference of squares. That's easy to multiply. So when you have the difference of squares, you square the first term, you always put a minus, and you square the last term. X squared is x squared. Put a minus. 2 squared is 4. Which you would get that if you FOILed it anyway. And now we're going to multiply that by the other x minus 4. So x squared times x is x to the 3rd power. X squared times -4 is -4x. Inside, -4x squared. Inside I have -4 times x is -4x. And last, -4 times -4 would give you +16. You can't combine any of these. There are no like terms here. So I'll just write p of x equals. Done. I'm going to come over here. So x minus 0 can just be written as x. Or it can be written as a weird backwards comma. Then we got this x minus 2/3 and x minus 3. I'm actually going to FOIL these out first, and then I'll just multiply by x at the end, because that'll just bump everything up in x. So let's see. X times x is x squared. X times -3 is -3x. Inside I'd have -2/3 x. And last, again, if you're multiplying a whole number by a fraction, you just multiply it in the numerator and then divide. So 3 times 2 is 6, divided by 3 is 2. You have a negative times negative, so that turns to +2. Now, we got this -3 minus 2/3. Let's turn it all into thirds. So -3 is -3 over 1. So if we want it on thirds, you'd multiply by 3. So it'd be -9/3. So we'd have x squared. As far as the regular x's, -9/3 x minus 2/3 would be -11/3 x. And we got the +2. We still have to multiply all this by x. So I'm going to scooch down so I don't have to destroy my knees anymore. They'll be like, oh, were you a professional catcher for the White Sox for 20 years? No, I just kneeled on tile floors while I did math problems. So we're multiplying x times x squared, that would be x to the 3rd. X times -11/3 x would be -11/3 x squared. And x times 2 would be 2x. We'll say equals p of x, and we'll be done.
Yes, let's do some more.